Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First off, I want to say, call Lord Yahawah Bashim Yashar Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, Pastor Gamil, Stone Tower, true citation, all Hakim. Out there is preaching word serious truth. We're members of wise, so y'all are sanctified ones. Alright, and this lesson is going to be on Solomon and what he asked the Lord. Alright, what did Solomon ask the Lord? Alright, that's what I'm going to title this video. What did Solomon ask the Lord? Alright, so now this is 1 Kings 3:1. And Solomon made affinity with Pharaoh's king of Egypt and took Pharaoh's daughter. And alright, first let's go up to affinity. Let's see what that word affinity means. We're going to go into that word. Affinity. Alright, let's see. For edification's sake. Alright, so this is the word affinity. This is affinity, to become a son-in-law, make oneself daughter's husband, wife, father, wife's mother, father-in-law, mother-in-law, to make oneself a daughter's husband, wife, father. So as A, it says wife's, father's, wife's mother, father-in-law, mother-in-law, or it says to become a son-in-law, make oneself a daughter's husband. So you either have a wife, alright? Alright? And what was having a wife back in the ancient times? Having sex. Alright, so Solomon took Pharaoh, the king of Egypt's daughter, alright, and had sex with her, alright? 1 Kings 3:1. And Solomon made affinity with Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and took Pharaoh's daughter and brought her into the city of David until he had made an end of building his own house, and the house of the Lord, and the wall of Jerusalem round about. Only the people sacrificed in high places, because there was no house built unto the name of the Lord into those days. And Solomon loved the Lord. Keep in mind, Solomon is a reincarnation of Yahawah. Alright? And Solomon loved the Lord, walking in the statutes of David, his father. Only he sacrificed and burnt incense in high places. And the king went to Gibeon to sacrifice there, for that was the great high place. 1,000 burnt offerings did Solomon offer upon that altar. And Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream by night, and the Most High asks, "What I shall give thee." So there's also scripture that it says, "The Spirit of the Lord falleth upon man in deep sleep." So yes, the Lord came into Solomon in a dream, and that's why your dreams is powerful. Right? Your dreams can also be real as well. All right, your dreams is powerful. All right, that's why when you do remember a dream, make sure you remember the details. All right, that's why we have spiritual dreams. All right, verse 6. And Solomon said, "Thou hast shown unto thy servant David, my father, great mercy, according as he walked before thee in truth and in righteousness and in uprightness of heart with thee." Keep in mind, heart means mind, all right? "And thou hast kept for him this great kindness, that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne as it is this day. And now, O Lord, my power, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father, and I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or come in. And thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitudes. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern people good and bad, for who is able to judge this thy thy so great a people? So what did Solomon ask? Let's keep reading. Verse 10. Let's keep reading. Verse 10. And the speech pleased the Lord that Solomon had asked this thing. And the Most High said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself's long life, neither hast asked riches for thyself, nor hast asked the life of thy enemies, but hast asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment, behold, I have done according to thy word. So the Lord said, because thou hast asked wisdom, which is understanding, I will give you this thing. All right. The Lord was pleased with Solomon because Solomon didn't go and ask for cardinal things. He didn't ask to be rich. He didn't ask for hoes. He didn't ask for none of that. All right. He didn't ask for a long life to be able to stay alive forever. What he understand? What he asked the Lord? He asked the Lord so he can judge his people. All right. He asked the Lord for judgment, for wisdom. All right, to discern his people, to be able to separate the wickedness from the righteousness. He be able to separate the good from the bad. All right, the yin from the yang. All right. Behold, I have done according to thy word. Lo, I have given thee a wise and understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee. And I have also given thee that which thou hast not asked, both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days. So he asked for wisdom, but the Lord gave him more. All right. See, this is the spiritual power. Hey man, this is the power of the Lord. All right. This is why we need to pray to the Lord for wisdom. All right, that we will be able to be wise enough to just stay in this truth. All right, to wake up out of sleep. All right, to to get through these end times, so we can get to the kingdom and have plus more. All right, you know. So this is what Solomon did. All right. So the Lord gave him wisdom plus more. 14. I'm gonna start back with 13. And I have also given thee that which thou hast not asked, both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days. And if thou wilt walk in my ways to keep my statutes and my commandments, as thy father David did walk, then I will lengthen thy days. And Solomon awoke, and behold, so the Lord said, if you walk in my statutes commandment, I will lengthen your days. Alright. Your life, alright. He will lengthen Solomon, alright. This is the power of the Lord, alright. Ask for wisdom, understanding, alright. To keep going, pushing, ask for wisdom. Alright. Ask for better understanding every single day. Alright. At the end of the day, fuck these bitches at the end of the day, man. Fuck these bitches at the end of the day. Alright, fuck the riches. All that shit. Ask for wisdom and understanding. And when the time is right, and when the time is right, you will get bitches and understand. You will get bitches and riches. All right, and that's in the kingdom. All right. Not saying you can have no bitch now. Not saying you can have a little girlfriend now. I'm saying like ask for wisdom. All right, and knowledge and understanding. And Solomon awoke, and behold, it was a dream. And he came to Jerusalem, and stood before the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and offered up burnt offerings, and offered peace offerings, and made a feast to all his servants. Then came there two women that were harlots unto the king, and stood before him. And the one woman said, O my Lord, I and this woman dwell in one house, and I was delivered of a child with her in the house. And it came to pass the third day after that. What it means by that, it don't mean they both had sex with each other. They both produced a baby with each other. No, it means they both had pregnant at the same time and delivered a baby at the same time. All right. And this just got messed up. But alright, verse 18. And it came to pass the third day after that I was delivered, that this woman was delivered also. And we were together, there was no stranger with us in the house, save we two in the house. And this woman child died in the night, because she overlaid it. So this woman knew her her baby died. All right. And she arose at midnight and took my son from beside me, while thy handmaid slept, and laid it in her bosom, and laid her dead child in my bosom. And when I rose in the morning to give my child suck, behold, it was dead. But when I had considered it in the morning, behold, it was not my son, which I did bear. And the other woman said, Nay, but the living is my son, and the dead is thy son. And this said, No, but the dead is thy son, and the living is my son. Thus they spake before the king. Then said the king, this is King Solomon. Then said the king, the one saith, This is my son that liveth, and thy son is the dead. And the other saith, Nay, but thy son is the dead, and my son is the living. The king said, Bring me a sword. And they brought a sword before the king. And the king said, Divide the living child in two, and give half to the one and half to the other. Then spake the woman whose the living child was unto the king, for her bowels yearned upon her son. And she said, O my lord, give her the living child, and in no wise slay it. But the other said, Let it be neither mine nor thine, but divide it. Then the king also answered and said, Give her the living child, and in no wise slay it. She is the mother thereof. And all Israel heard of the judgment which the king had judged. And they feared the king, for they saw that the wisdom of the Most High was in him to do judgment. Hey, right there. What he used? He used wisdom, alright? He used wisdom. That was pure wisdom. I was pure wisdom. You can't say it was nothing else. It was pure wisdom from the Lord. All right. The Lord gave Solomon wisdom. Solomon divided them two. All right. He said, "Give me a sword, and I will divide thee." And then he sorted out who was who, and he gave the one who said, spare my son, but just give her the baby. And the one who said, just divide the two. He knew that was a demon, all right. He knew that she was a scoffer, she was a freaking liar, and she gave the living son to the woman with the living son, all right. Then that's wisdom, and what does wisdom do? It also strikes fear in these people's heart, all right. 28. And all Israel heard of the judgment which the king had judged, and they feared the king, for they saw that the wisdom of the Most High Yahawah was in him to do judgment. All right, and that's the beautiful part of wisdom. All right, so yes, ask for wisdom. That way you will be able to discern everything. There'll be nothing you can't do without wisdom. All right, wisdom in all things. All right, pray to the Lord that we have wisdom, that we can have wisdom. All right, that the elect can have wisdom. Pray to the Lord. All right, that we can get the hell up out of here. All right. And I hope that was edifying. With that, I'd like to say, call Lord Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Al-Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, Tarzan's truth, salutation, the ark, my third preacher, words of serious truth. I'm one of the members of Wise Yahweh, sanctified ones. I'm Yahweh's second soldier, and I'm Tarzan. My name is Tarzan. And with that, Shalom. And a ball.